vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. 2K Sports brings you Friday night. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic trail by 7. So on the floor for Orlando, Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Oladipo. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And Oladipo kicks to Cannon. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Oladipo. Can't get it to go.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball. Coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Baker, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told them that this game will be decided by their work on the offensive glass. He wants all 5 guys crashing the boards at that end of the floor. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks, Doris. And Coach Budenholzer, 2-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But, you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for the Hawks. Schroeder comes in for T. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jason Terry is checked in for Oladipo. Here's Baker. The 15-footer. Good. Money's got 7 points in the game.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Baker. They get it again. Good.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
The feed now to Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team. But they have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
Schroeder rejected by Baker. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Here's Millsap.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Here's Money. He's got 7. Pass to Gordon. Pass to Baker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Money's got 9. The Hawks leading. 1:39 left in the first. Millsap misses.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. Here is Korver. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Three-point shooting perhaps never more valued, Clark, than it is right now in the NBA. Kyle Korver, such a great signing for the Hawks.
Yeah, really a good one. I mean, his contract is front-loaded, running through 2017 for around the mid-level exception. And quite honestly, he's worth every penny, not just because of his laser shooting ability, but he's a hard-nosed, tough guy, professional in every way, and he just brings a winning presence to whatever team he's on.
He says he learned a lot of his basketball acumen from his mom, who was a terrific player in Iowa.
No question.
Atlanta's gone a meager 106 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Screen by Brand. Schroeder dishes to Korver. From past the arc, and good on the basket. Looking. Korver's got 8 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, team. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Chris Copeland's checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Schroeder.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
Brand comes to help. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Brand against Vucevic. Gordon with a screen on Brand. Clock at 6. Here's Money. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Copeland. The 3 from Cephalosha. The shot is off. And about ready to get underway. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Baker in at point guard. Andrew Nicholson out there with Gordon. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. 2 on the clock. Here's Copeland. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
It's deflected. Cephalosha with the steal. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. T kicks to Cephalosha. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. Fournier pass to Oladipo. Here's Money. He's got 13. They set the pick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Nicholson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did prevent.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
Checked in for Gordon. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Money. And we're now... Payne, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Schroeder in for T. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Gordon comes in for Nicholson. Jason Terry is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Money subbed in for Cannon.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Pick by Vucevic. Baker passes to Vucevic. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 3. Schroeder kicks to Brand. Here's Copeland. Vucevic defending. Deflects the pass. Brand, good. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Here's Money. 13 points in the game. 20 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Jump shot is good that time. Money's got 15 points.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
And it's rejected. Up in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Close game as we wrap up the...
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. We got a spectacular...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground...
Substitution.
Wake up, son, you're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Terry comes in for Fournier. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Corver and Carroll. And it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford.